Hi. We're bored this morning. Well, not really bored, but felt like I wanted to do a little stream. So we're gonna do a little stream, just some Star Trek Online, nothing fancy. We're gonna do some Winter Wonderland stuff, and I'm probably gonna. Oh wait, is that other event still going? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is still going. Oh wow. Okay, we can get it a couple more times. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna also do probably some endeavors, and then we're gonna go mess around in the Winter Wonderland. The new ship, I haven't even looked at it. I saw it once, and that's about it. So yeah, we'll go find out what's going on with the new ship here in a little while. Right now we gotta go do the fifth. It's the fifth. Fifth. What we got here? I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna take my giant jellyfish into this one. I'm actually gonna try. Not that I don't try with the jellyfish. The jellyfish just works really, really well. Especially in a place like this where you can basically stay stationary for a majority of the match. Did I already? Oh, I actually do need some more. I need to get some more dilithium. It still bugs me that we can only refine 8,000 dilithium a day. You'd think they would eventually increase that over time, but nah, they're just like, nah, you're gonna stay at that level forever. That one dude's just going around, just turning the things on. That's fine. Let me get this ship turned on. I don't think he already has this one. Okay. It was either play this or I was gonna do Dynamax Adventures, which can be I wouldn't say boring, but very predictable. Looks like homie over there needs some help. Enough, dude. Just let me go. Ugh. If I need to turn off my camera shake. I'm trying to remember where it is. There it is. What level is this guy? Oh, okay. Just wondering, that's a little bit of an older ship. Oh, what? I don't even know what that... Oh, where's the dreadnought? Is this it? Yeah. Let's go get this dready. We have a couple of people in here that are very over-leveled. So... This is... Oh, great. Of course somebody comes knocking on my door right now. I think those are my packages for the day. I'll go check the packages after this is over. Damn. And none of my guys have died, or actually just a couple of them have. They're all 5-star. That's pretty rare. Oh boy. Wow, that first guy got rocked. I did not expect them to die that fast. We should get a few more warping in here in just a moment. There they are. Oh, a few of my guys are dropping now. Oh, they're bugging out. But we have one more that's bugged. There he is. I just gotta. He's back over this way. Where is he? Is he... We need to kill this thing or we can't move on. And my little guys aren't going to him. Yeah, he's like stuck in there somewhere. This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck if we can't kill this thing. Yeah, he's right here. But he's untargetable. Hold on. Maybe I can pull him out. Nope, my tractors aren't locking onto him either. There we go, finally. Okay. They'll do that sometimes. They'll just bug out and not... they basically make themselves... They don't make themselves untargetable, but the bug makes them untargetable. And so they just kind of get lost and you can't see them. And, okay, at least we got it. Because if it stays bugged like that and you can't find it, there's no way to resolve it. You can only just quit the mission. And then you have to do it all over again. Which is a huge pain in the butt. Let me go grab my packages real quick. Weird, there was only one. I have had them do this before, though, where like one package will show up at like 10 o'clock in the morning, like this one, and then like at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like a whole other flurry of them will show up. I don't know why they do that. You'd think they just put them all on the same truck, but nope. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I can't refine that dilithium yet. Lots of money, 550,000. All right, let's go to the Winter Wonderland. Do some racing. We're going to shoot some Borg. We're going to save the gingerbread men. A whole bunch of goofy holiday stuff. I do have to go into my... Oh, they're doing ice fishing right now. I do have to go into my bank. Hold on. Where is... Okay, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. I can try another weapon this year. I've got plenty of those little thingies. Uh-oh. Not the Cramperi. Where is the Cramperi? I forget where he was. Oh, I think he's over here. I gotta shoot the Cramperi. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he pops up over here. I think. Isn't this it? It's been a year. Give me a break. I don't know. Oh man, there's ice everywhere here now. They made this whole place slippery. Well, I don't know if this is actually where... I don't remember his spawn location. Because he moves around the map. Okay, this is not... Apparently not where he... Where are most people at? Really? Am I alone on this map? No, this is a pretty full map. Okay, I don't know where he is. I sincerely don't remember where he spawns. I don't think it's over here. Well, something's over here. Well, this isn't right. I think he's... Okay, what? Is he over in the village? Yeah, he wouldn't be over here. Oh, he is over here. Kill him! Get him, Martha! Eat my snowballs. Pick up the present, dude. Why are people not picking up the presents? Maybe they're bugging. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we cannot chase this guy away. There's not a lot of us here. Oop, oh no, we got a baddie. Nope, it's not opening it for me. Come on, open. Oh my god, stop shooting me! What? We saved a gingerbread person, apparently. They're just staring at me now. They're like, thanks. I feel like they changed him up. Yeah, he used to spawn in a different location. Now they got him spawning over here. And he also has a lot more hit points. Oh, wow. Is he dead? Is that it? Oh. Okay. I guess the timer ran out. I wasn't even paying attention. Snowball fight. Oh, is this the guy in the center? Oh, do I have ice skates? I don't remember I have ice skates on this character. Hold on. There they are. I do have ice skates. Aren't Eppos adorable? Cuddly and friendly Eppos. Oh, jeez. There's a flip. Come on. Let's jump over the snow. Ugh. trying to remember where all these are. I don't see them. That's the thing, though. If they only highlight when they start, well, by the time I get there, I'm already a minute behind. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm not in the right spot. Let me see. Oh. Okay, so this one's map wide. Okay. Oh, right. I think we have to kill all these snowmen, and then the big snowman shows up here in the middle. Hey! Don't throw your balls at me. Yeah, you can actually see the fish under the water. Come on, we need 7 more. There he is. You're out. And that's it. Oh, so we have 11 minutes of nothing to do now. That's unfortunate. Oh, I don't have as many as I... Wait a minute. I think on another character I have a whole bunch of these little ornaments and stuff. I don't think there's really anything I want to buy, though. Even the new stuff is kind of eh. Let's see, what do we got here? Old frosted boots. The Red Riker. Fishing gauntlet. Vine, sword, hail. Gingerbread defense squad. Vanity pets. Oh, a Cramperi pet. Barrel of Warnog. Saint Bernard. Oh, a Saint Bernard pet. Tortured elf pet. No, Snowconian. I think these pets are only... You can only use them during the event, though. That's kind of a bummer. So Saint Bernard pet. I may actually want that. What is he? Bells and beads. All right, Saint Bernard pet. Let's see what you look like. Who's a good boy? Look at that good boy. You're a good dog. That is a cool looking dog. I really do hope we can use him beyond the winter event, because he would just be a cool little non-combat to walk around with. Oh, I should probably open up Twitch chat. Where are you? There you are. I doubt anybody will comment over on Twitch, but you never know. Let's see. I think some of the ground equipment was actually useful here. Some of the brain stuff. Let's see. Armor. Pistol. Kit. Personal shield. They said something about about an EV suit. Costumes. Some of the winter jackets. Backwards beanie. I gotta step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Don't you want an Eppo friend?
Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, Tides of Ice starts in a little bit. Guess that's the Borg stuff, right? Yeah, let's go over there. Not assimilated snowman. What are we gonna do? Oh, he's missing an arm. I just realized. Oh, my dog's still with me! Yay! What are we gonna name our dog? I love his tail. I want to call him Bernie. He looks like a Bernie. Oh, my dog is my dog stuck? I can't get down there. He's stuck. Help me! Oh my god. Okay, here. Let me dismiss him and then we'll summon him again. There we go. Yay! We got our dog back. No! We must stop them. Not the snowmen. Get away! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get frozen here. Oh, she's not repairing the tower. You gotta repair the tower, sweetheart! Oh crap, I froze. Yeah, you gotta keep that tower up or we're gonna be in trouble. Oh crap, we gotta get these guys. Well, they've already broken through here because you won't repair the tower, girl. We're in trouble. Ugh, gotta kill him. Yeah, I just don't think there's enough of us here. A lot of people are sticking by the base, which is kind of weird. Because usually, I mean, if you attack them up here, then you don't have to worry about attacking them, about them getting that far. But some people just hang back and they just wait till they get to the base, which is kind of dumb. Celsius is irrelevant. Oh crap, I'm getting pummeled. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. I gotta repair this tower. The tower really does help. Or at least it's supposed to. Come on, man. No, turn around! What are you doing? Why are you looking that way? Oh, she's frozen again. Oof. I got a little dicey there for a minute. Where'd she go? Did she bail? Oh no, there she is. Okay. It's because it's just me and her over here. We gotta take care of this lane, man. Yes, we're live. It's the winter event. We gotta do some live. Ow, who pummeled me with the snowball? Yeah, this little guy is just hanging back here. He's not moving. No, risk getting myself frozen, try to kill him. There. Oh crap, we're gonna have to back up. Why can't I target any of these? What's going on? Okay, that was weird. I couldn't target any of them for a moment. Let me see, this tower need repair. Ouch! God dang it, I got knocked off. How many have we killed so far? 571. Only one has escaped so far. A lot more of these are going to escape. We're starting to get overwhelmed. Oh crap. I'm gonna get frozen. Are we getting a second trailer for GTA 6? Probably not for like 6 or 7 months. Even then, that wasn't even really a trailer. That was more of a teaser. And I am the only one here and nobody wants to help me. I think it's almost time for... Well, no, we got wave 9. I was going to say, it's almost time for the queen. Okay, that one's stuck. I can't even shoot that one. Yep, I'm pretty much the only one here. I don't think I see somebody. Is there somebody under the bridge? I can't tell. Stacking money for a game system. Or you think when we buy the system, the game comes for free? Oh, there's the queen. I don't know if they'll do that for GTA 6. I really don't. I mean, there will eventually be one of those bundles, probably. I just don't know if it'll be on release. But even then, whenever you buy one of those bundles, you don't really get the game for free. Because what do those bundles cost? Usually like 500, 600 bucks. Because if the console itself is usually like 500 bucks, and then you buy the bundle, they usually price the bundle at like 550. So I guess you get a small discount on the game, but other than that, it's not, you know, it's not a huge savings. Here we go. Oh, we got Crampiri next. Really? We've already gone through Crampiri. We're getting Crampiri again. What's with the races? Did they? I don't see any races. Are the races just once an hour now? Yeah, what's up with the... Usually we get the gingerbread village. I still like my dog. Look at my dog! My dog is awesome. He's very happy to see me. Where is he? $4.29. That kind of shows you how out of the loop I am on those game consoles. Think of it, the only console that I've purchased in the past 20 years has been the Nintendo Switch. That's the only one. Oh, there he is. See, now he's back over here. I think. Or not. I don't know where he is. Here, maybe? No. Oh gosh, he's way the hell over here on the other side of the map. Also, keep in mind the pricing on some of that stuff is probably a little bit lower right now because they're trying to get Christmas sales. I was actually at GameStop. Was it yesterday or day before? I was there on Monday because they had one of the Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes on sale for $35. Target was selling that same one for $55, so I was like, ugh. So I saw the one at Target, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, not Target. I saw the one at GameStop, and I was like, okay, we'll get that one. Look, Dre, it's you! We're here to shoot you, man. Come on, guys, you gotta get the presents. Hey, we got a gingerbread man. Yay! It won't be $100. People who are saying that are full of crap. They have no idea. Nothing has been announced. It'll probably be $70 like a lot of the newer AAA games are. It'll probably be 70, and I'm sure they'll have some sort of, you know, like gold edition or ultimate bundle or whatever for like $100. That's usually how they do it. But the base game is going to be just the $70. Where are you going, Dre? Oh, there he is. Uh-oh, we gotta kill Dre's elves. Nothing out of this one. We've known that. And again, like I said, it's she's not the main character. There are two main characters. One's a guy, one's a girl. And anybody that, and it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a game about crime. It's not like it has to be a male. That's just dumb. Oy. Uh-oh. Dude, you put your sack on me. Get your sack off my head. Oh, he's gonna try and freeze me. We're not gonna get him a fourth time. That's unfortunate. That was also back in, what, 1995, 96? At the time, that just wasn't a big deal. Even now, it's not a big deal. The handful of people who may say that they have some sort of problem with one of the main characters being a woman is just trying to start trouble. Women have been lead characters in video games since at least the 80s. Oh, crap. We didn't get him that last time. Ooh, lots of beads. No, I don't have a delightful treat to try. Stop asking. Here, touch my furry tribble. What do we got next? Cones of conduct. What is cones of conduct? Here, let me put this stuff back in the bank. I don't think there's anything else I want to buy on this character. You go in there. You go in there. I think that's every. Oh, we got the belt. There we go. I don't know why I'm yawning. You're really gonna take all my money too. Pause it all that. The Cowboys play the Lions in a couple of weeks. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be a really good game. Oh, I forgot to put the earmuffs. Take my earmuffs. Should I buy an ugly sweater for my character? I just put all the things away. They have some of these really ugly sweaters. Let me see. Let me take a look at the new tunic. Oh, that's actually kind of neat looking, but not that one. Q robe. Temerian. Okay. Temerian puppet. So those are new. Really? That's it? I thought there were more than that. Should we get the purple one? The ugly purple sweater? Or this one? This one's kind of like a gold color. I think I want to get the gold one. Alright. Let's see. I should have enough. And then we'll immediately change into it. A backwards beanie. It's got the little Star Trek symbol on it. We're gonna get the... There we go. Yeah, the gold one. Da 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 da. Well, heck, I've got enough. I might as well get both of them. Or we'll get the beanie too, because why not? Yeah. I'll put the beanie on. I doubt it's going to be 50-0. I really doubt it. The Cowboys have one of the most prolific offenses in the league. And they actually have a pretty good defense. Okay, so let's change into our new outfit. We've got mismatching blue beanie and... here, let's just create a new outfit. Let's see. Standard Karen. Okay. Oh, that's funny. I don't want uniform. I think it's off duty. What is standard Karen? That's funny. That jacket loose, maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay. So here's... Oh my god, these are so ugly. Okay, so we got the sweater. Let's see. Oh, I gotta give myself some pants here. Just regular old pants will be fine. Let me see. No. Iconian. Yeah, regular old off-duty. The boots are fine. Where's my beanie? Maybe get the head. Or would I have to go back to uniform? Yeah, it's probably... Let's see. Hands back. Belt. Well, where is the head? This shows that I really just don't mess with this very much. I don't know where anything is. Maybe it is over here. Skin, category, humanoid. Top hat. No. Oh, there it is. That's so goofy. It takes my hair away. Well, oh, there it goes. Okay, well, wait a second. What is it doing? Why would it take my hair away? That's really odd. Okay, I want my hair back. Where is my hair? Yeah, it had just like regular hair. Where is it? I think this is this what I had? Just the shorter hair? It wasn't red. Why is my hair red now? That's so dumb. No. It was just black hair. What is the Cowboys record? They're 9-3. How the heck Eagles take the big loss? Because the Eagles have just not been all that great. They've been managing to sneak through games, but yeah, they when it comes to a game that they really get pressured on. Oh my gosh, why didn't you change it? They just can't seem to really pull it out. There we go. We got our ugly sweater and our beanie. Get out of here, gingerbread. Don't worry, everybody. I'm here. I'm gonna take these guys out. We need to collect the shaved ice. Ow! Stop doing that. Leave me alone. That guy's having a real problem shooting all those. I'm gonna melt the candy. We got syrup. Well, they're not really ugly. They're more gaudy than anything. Oh crap, I'm gonna get frozen. But that's kind of like the holiday tradition now, is that... Uh-oh! Not the Snoverlord! Gotta deliver the syrup! I must have picked up a lot of ice. I've got so much ice. Hey! Stop shooting me in the back with that snowball. Wow, there are really not a lot of us here. There's only like maybe, what, 5 of us? It's kind of a small amount. Gotta melt the candy! Ouch! Damn it! There's too many of these. We're just getting pummeled here. What is the Snowconian doing? What is going on? Oh crap, I gotta go deliver more of this. I don't think anybody really knows what they're doing. This happens every year. It's like there's a handful of new players that come in, and they've never done this event, and they don't bother trying to read up on it, so they just go in there and they try to shoot the boss. And that's not how this fight works. This fight's a little different. You actually have to go and kill these snowmen, pick up this ice, and then deliver the ice and the syrup to the building here. Yeah, you're gonna see. You're gonna put it in here. The only thing is I keep getting shot, so I can't deliver this ice. Yeah, everybody's over there trying to shoot this stupid boss, and that's not how you win. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. There just aren't enough of us here. There we go. Yeah, see, if I keep delivering the ice, then our boss will heal and attack their boss. So that's why we gotta do that. No, turn around, dude. There you go. Okay. It feels like I'm the only one here that's actually collecting this ice. Everybody else is just... I mean, I get that some of them are trying to kill the trash, and that's fine. But we gotta get this ice over here, or else we're just gonna lose. I accidentally spelled deliver it as well as deliver it as well. How much ice do I have left? Okay, I got a couple more. I do have some syrup. I gotta deliver the syrup. Or I could just stay here and just keep collecting this ice. It's all around me. Oh, now we gotta finish off these snowmen. There we go. Okay, finally. Look at all this ice. See, nobody was collecting these. There's ice all over the place, and nobody was collecting them or delivering them. Because, I mean, technically you can shoot this boss, but it does 1 damage to him every time you hit him. 1 damage. And the thing, no joke, has like 15 million health. Well, it doesn't matter now. The match is over. Yeah. I mean, I guess it'll take him, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's see. I think these eventually melt. I think these are temporary. But yeah, see, I can still pick them up. I don't think I can deliver them, though. Yeah, I can't even deliver them. Snowblower weapon is also good. Yes, the snowblower is actually a really good weapon. This gingerbread village is much better when people know what they're doing. When people don't know what they're doing, it gets really annoying. Because they're just sitting there attacking the boss and doing no damage to it. It's like, what are you even doing? And usually the number of snowmen that spawn goes hand in hand with the number of people there. So if there's like 1 person there, only like a few snowmen will spawn. But if there's like 20 people there, a massive amount of snowmen will spawn. What is she wearing? There you go. Look, we found your wifey, man. She's wearing something. Time to skate. The hardest boss on this game? There really aren't that many bosses, per se. There are events and stuff. Like, there are basically dungeons. And it really depends, because the cool thing about the dungeons on this game is you can change the difficulty. Like, you can have the standard difficulty, which is fairly achievable. Then they have advanced difficulty, which is noticeably harder, but you can usually still get through it without a problem as long as you all know what you're doing. And then there's elite difficulty, which can be very, very hard. It's very unforgiving. Like, if you go in there, like, if you just hit max level and you go and do an elite, you're gonna get annihilated. For elite, you really do have to have really good gear. You have to know what you're doing. Your ship has to be in tip-top shape. And also, if you die or if your ship gets destroyed when you're doing an advanced or an elite queue, they can suffer permanent damage. Well, I guess it's semi-permanent damage. Like, say, for instance, if I go into an elite queue with this character and we're on the ground and I get taken out, I can be revived, but something will happen to me. Like, I'll have some sort of semi-permanent injury. Like, I'll have, like, bruised ribs, or I'll have a concussion, or I'll have a broken bone, something like that. And when you get those, you can still fight and everything, but you're not nearly as effective as you would be if you were completely healthy. And the reason I say those are semi-permanent is they don't automatically heal off. Like, if you just sit there for like an hour or something, they don't just automatically go away. You literally have to go to one of the in-game doctors and get healed up. Or if you happen to have them, there are these various regenerators that you can use on yourself, and those will heal you. And that's what most people use. Like, if you go into an elite queue and you die a couple of times and you get an injury, in fact, I may actually have some regenerators on me. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, here's a major regenerator. Because you have, like, the minor regenerator, the major regenerator, and then the critical one. Minor one is just for, obviously, a very minor wound. Major is for a more major wound, like a broken bone. And then you have your critical regenerators, which heal things like internal bleeding. Things that are much more serious. And obviously, the more serious the injury, the less effective you are in combat. Same thing with your ship. If your ship is destroyed during an elite queue, you don't use the regenerators. There's these other things called, I think they're just like called various, what are they, just repair parts? I think I might have some. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Critical components, major components, and minor components. Not really nice. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, to be honest. Because for a while, a few years ago, I did nothing but elite queues. And they can be really, really fun. Again, if you go in there with a really good group, they can be very fun, and the rewards are really good. But every now and then, you always get paired with somebody that has no clue what they're doing, and they just die and die and die and die and die. And before you know it, they've got, no joke, I've seen people go in there. See how I have my little buffs over here? Well, right next to it, or usually within the same line, there are also these little red things that can pop up, and those are generally your injuries. I've seen people that have like 20 injuries all right here, and it's like a huge line that sticks out like this far into the screen. It's insane. And they won't heal themselves. They won't use regenerators on themselves. So again, when they come back and they try to fight, they're just gonna keep dying, because again, the more injuries you have, the less effective you are in battle, and the lower your health is. So it's much easier for you to die again. And then, of course, when you have, say 20 different injuries, if you were to shoot your gun and it do, say, 100 damage normally, if you have 20 injuries and you shoot your gun, you're going to do like 4 or 5 damage each shot. It's really, yeah, it's not good. That's why anytime I go into elite queues, I generally go in with only with people that I know that they know what they're doing. I don't like going in with people I don't know. Especially people that don't communicate. That's another group of people, especially in MMOs like this. When you go into dungeons, there has to be some form of communication, even if it's just text. That's fine. But sometimes you'll, like, especially in elite queues, you have to approach things a little bit differently. Like, you have to plan things out. And there have been many times where we're trying to give instructions to somebody and they just don't respond the entire run. And so, of course, they screw everything up. And we tell them again after we fail and we have to try again. We're like, okay, you really, really need to do this. And, of course, they don't do it. And they just won't respond. Some people just have their chat closed. You can close your chat like this. See? And you can just leave it like that. But again, if you're in elite queue, it's generally known that you want to keep your chat open unless you're doing voice chat. Most people don't do voice chat though. And I've just been feeling like crap today. Here, put the dog out here again. Come on, doggy. Can you keep up with me? Let's go. Let's go, Bernie. He's a good dog. Come on, buddy. Here. Let's skate, buddy. It's a goofy dog. The beanie looks kind of goofy on me. I know the lighting isn't that great here, but it just looks so goofy. What do we have? Oh, Fast and Furious was the next one. Oh, ice fishing. I don't know if I want to do the ice fishing. I think I'm actually going to go puke. I'm trying to do the flips. There we go. Hey. Yeah, sometimes you just do the little jumps, other times you do the flips. I've always wanted to go ice skating. I've actually never been ice skating in my life. I've always wanted to go though. I can generally keep my balance like on regular skates, so I imagine it's kind of similar on ice. Just that instead of having wheels on your feet, you have blades. What's my strongest ship? Oh, there are so many ships in this game. It's really hard to say because that's another reason why a lot of people like this game, because one, there are a lot of ships. I mean, a lot of ships. I'm talking probably at least a couple hundred different ships in the game that you can get. Not only that, but there isn't any one particular build that is better than the other. Some of them are just not very good, but then there are a whole bunch that you can make very, very good. And then, of course, you have all the different energy types. You can use phasers, or you can use disruptors, or plasma, antiproton, polaron, tetrion. There's all the different types. And not only that, but then there's all these different types of torpedoes that you can use as well. You don't necessarily even have to use torpedoes, but like on some of the ships that I have, I don't even use torpedoes at all. Like the ship that I have on this character, she doesn't even use torpedoes. She's all beams. Yeah, see, it's all beam. The only thing here is that she's got 5 Tetrian beams, and then she has 1 specialized beam, which is actually a cutting beam, which literally cuts into the hull of the opposing ships. So it does kinetic damage, kind of similar to a torpedo, but it's more, how can I put it? A torpedo, when it hits, and if it hits, if they don't have any shields up, it can do a ton of damage in one swoop, just boom, just like that. But with this cutting beam, it's a little different. It's not a big giant burst of damage. It's more steady damage, but it's consistent. So, and plus the way that it's powered is a little bit different. That's a whole other thing too. There's a lot of intricacies when it comes to the game. It takes a little while to learn it. What's your favorite ship or go-to ship? Again, I don't really have any. There are just so many good ships. Like this one, I first liked this ship because it looks like a pancake. That's like the thing, is we call it pancake ship. Yeah. Call it a pancake ship. But there are tons of them. And of course, not only do you get a ship, but you also get a little shuttle. Here's the shuttle that I use. It's just a regular standard runabout. Nothing fancy about it. But that's another thing, is we have a whole bunch of different shuttles that you can get too. Like this is just going to the store. But here, I'll give you an idea of some of the ships we have here. Like, here we go, different ships. I don't really buy any of the ships in the cash shop, but a lot of them are really, really good. Let's see. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of these. We see Constellation class, Baroth class, Constitution light cruiser. That's just a few of them right here. But if you want like all the more, here's all the small crafts. These are all the little shuttles. The Scorpion fighter, the Stalker, Tajus fighter, another little shuttlecraft. The runabout, again, that's the one I'm using right now. You don't really use shuttles all that much in the game. There's like one mission that requires a shuttle, and right before you get the mission, the game rewards you with a very basic shuttle, just so you can at least do the mission. But I think there's like 1, maybe 2 dungeons that you go in and actually use your shuttle. Because again, a mission is something you do solo. A dungeon is you do with a group. I think there's like 2 dungeons that use shuttles, and there's only 1 mission, like I said, that does a shuttle. So you don't really use them all that much, but they're still kind of neat. Oh yeah, the Delta Flyer. I forgot about that. A little peregrine attack fighter. And then we've got a whole slew of different Federation ships. I mean, just tons of ships. The Arbiter battle cruiser, Cyclone Intel, the Terran Eagle pilot. There's so many ships. Yeah, look at all these. Huge, massive list of ships. And this isn't even close to all of the ships, because some ships you can only get through doing special events or by doing certain missions within the game. Like as you level up, like every 10 levels, up to level 50, I believe it is, either 50 or 60, you're rewarded a new ship. And each of those new ships is a little bit stronger, it can do a little bit more. So it kind of guides you along the way as you level up. This ship I actually got for free. There was like a little promotion going on, and they were just giving this ship away. Actually a really good ship. I use it on one of my characters. It's a battle cruiser. And so it can actually equip up to 8 weapons. It's pretty nice. These little intel vessels, this was one of my favorites for a while. Let me see, the Reliant class, that one's it's not terrible, but it's not great. This Phantom I have used only once and I didn't really like it. Guardian Cruiser I've never used. Oh, the Eclipse Intel, again, I've used it once and I didn't like it. This Dauntless is actually not bad stat-wise, but man, is it ugly. It is such an ugly ship. This thing is so ugly. It's just, yeah, it was actually, this ship was actually in one of the episodes. I believe it was on Star Trek Voyager. Ugly ship, but it's actually not terrible. This little ship is okay, the Da Vinci Miracle Worker. And again, those are only the ones that I have access to. There are tons of other ones, but these cost money. And yeah. And just to give you an idea how that says here, it's got that little in-game currency Zen. Each Zen costs 1 penny. So basically for this ship right here, it would cost me $30. $30 for an in-game virtual ship. Now, the good thing about that is when you buy a ship in the cash shop, it's account wide, meaning that it isn't good just for one character, it's good for all of your characters. Like all of your characters can use it. So it's not like you just buy it once and that's it. No, all of your characters can use it. Even new characters that you make in the future, like if it's been a while and you decide, well, I want to run a new character, they can claim the ship too and use it. So that's, I guess, the upside of the cash shop. But they are pretty expensive. And this right here, this little list, this is the Starfleet ones. If you want the Klingon ships, they're a whole other list right over here. See? That's what I'm saying. There are so many ships in this game. Yeah, this is an old school Bird of Prey. I don't have as many Klingon ships. I do have a few. Yeah, see, really, I only have these two. Yeah, I don't really like this Raptor, but this Battle Cruiser is actually not terrible. I do use this on one of my Klingon characters. It's not a bad ship. But yeah, as you can see, I don't have many of these. I do have a handful of Romulan ships. Again, Romulan, a whole different list of ships. See? Even more ships. So many ships, man. And then we've got Jem'Hadar, which they don't have as many because they're still fairly new. But I do have this one. And this one I got for free. But it is actually a very good ship. And then we've got our non-aligned, which these are just kind of ships that don't really belong to any one particular faction, but they still put them in the game. Yeah, these Cardassian ships, it's a little hard to see that, but those are Cardassian ships are actually pretty decent. And I don't like these temporal ships. I always thought they looked ugly. Intel Science Dreadnought. Oh, I didn't realize they had a Science Dreadnought. Those Cardassian ships. And then you've got the old T5 ships, which you can still buy them, but most people don't because they're T5s, and T5 is old. Yeah, so see all these T5 ships that I have right here? These are all from way back in the day when I first started playing the game. Like years and years ago. I'm talking like over a decade ago. That's when T5 was like, that was the top tier. And then they upgraded the game, and then the next tier came out. And again, I can still claim these ships and use them, but they're just simply not going to be as potent as the T6 ships. They're still pretty nice, though. I really love this ship, this Vulcan Dakir. Really nice. And then, still not done. Still not done. If you have a ship like this that you have gotten for the cash shop, there is a fleet version of that same ship. And the fleet version of the ship is basically an upgraded version of it. So that adds to the ship total even more. And then here are the old T1 to T4 ships that they just stopped selling them because they were kind of useless. Well, except for maybe this one. What's this? Prototype Light Cruiser Explorer. I didn't even realize this was in here. I wonder if they just put this in here for fun. Huh. But yeah, these were a whole bunch of old ships. Again, most people don't use these. This Rhode Island I got for free. Yeah, in fact, a lot of these ships we got for free. Yeah, not only that, but you can have bridges. Like, you can go inside your ship. I don't really mess with these, though. all the ones that I have here that say purchase, these were basically given to us for free. Because every now and then, especially around the time of the anniversary, which is in January, every year they do like a week of freebies where they just give away stuff that's in the cash shop. Yes, they are giving away a ship for Christmas. Well, I wouldn't say they're giving it away, but it's very easy to get. That's what this whole Winter Wonderland thing is about. You know, not only coming here and just doing stupid shit like capturing giant Swedish fish like these people are doing. Like, I don't know if you noticed that, but yeah, they're doing Klingon ice fishing and they're capturing giant Swedish fish. it's just so ridiculous. Look at them. See, they break the ice open, they grab the fish, and then they come and they put it in this little offering thing. Sometimes the fish are humongous like that one. Look at how big that thing is. Yeah, and sometimes when you capture it, it's so big it will try to eat you alive. It's pretty funny. But every day that you come here and you do one of the events like this, where's the event here? Yeah, we go over here to the winter event, and every day you can come in here and you can do pretty much any of the various activities here, like ice fishing. When we were facing Krampus earlier, when I was attacking those Borg snowmen, or when we were doing that thing over in the gingerbread village, any of those events, if you do at least one of them a day, it will give you progress towards a free ship. And this is the new free ship. It's actually not very attractive, but it's free, and usually these ships are actually really good. So, yeah, as long as you come back every day, do at least one of the basic little events, which generally don't take very long. Some of them are really short. Some of them can take like maybe like 2 minutes. So it's very minimal. But yeah, you do that for 20 days straight before the event ends, and you get this ship. In fact, let me check. Oh, God. How did I get up here? Oh, I probably got teleported. No. Hold on, let me down. Oh, look. There's the big dude. I can shoot him. The gummy Koskari. Yeah, I'll help take him out. I'll get a few little rewards for this. And again, he's made of the same gummy material that the Swedish fish are. Ah! Oh, that's how I got knocked up here. He knocked us back, and I just got kicked up into this. Okay. Die, sucker! Oh, look at that. I got some beads. Okay. Anyway. But let's take a look. It actually gives all the info for it. Yeah, here it is. This is a lot of reading, because it does a lot of stuff. Yeah, so you just do that for, do at least 20 of the events over the I think it's like 35 days that this event lasts. Actually, wait, it ends January 4th. It's about 30 days, 30 to 31 days. So even if you miss a few days, you probably still have plenty of time to do it. But yeah, this gives you all the stats on what the ship does. At a glance, let me see what this is. Okay, it is a T6, any faction, hull modifier 1.4. That's actually really good. Shield modifier 1.2. That's also really good. Or it's fairly good. Usually the modifiers, basically an average modifier is 1. So if you see 1.2, it means it's about 20% better than just an average one. Oh, wow. Okay, this is 5.3. I didn't realize this is a 5.3. So this is like a battleship. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a cruiser. Usually the cruisers are 4.4s. This is a 5.3, though. What's the turn, though? Where's the turn rate? Inertia. Am I just missing it? Hold on. 4 devices. Console. So 4 tactical, 5 engineering, 2 science. So very much an engineering ship. It's more like a battle cruiser. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's definitely more like a battle cruiser. It being a 5.3. Usually if it has more weapons on the front, it's more geared toward battle. If it's something like that ship that I had mentioned earlier that's a 4.4, like 4 front-facing weapons and 4 in the back, then it's kind of a more balanced engineering-focused sort of ship. But since this one has 5 in the front, then it's more geared toward battle. Let's see. Base turn rate, 12. That could be better. Impulse modifier, inertia, plus 10 weapon power and plus 10 shield power. Yep, definitely battle cruiser. Console, universal polarity coil generator. Turn the tide against all odds of battle preparation. This is a pretty interesting ship. I'll definitely want to try it out. I'll probably put it on one of my characters that has like an old ship that I haven't messed around with in a while. Just to kind of mess around with it and play with it. Full command. Oh, it's a command as well. Okay. Yeah, this is actually the first that I'm going through and reading the stats on it. Let's see. Stations, 1 lieutenant commander. Oh, lieutenant commander. Oh, God. Okay, this thing's back again. Oh, look, there's the fish that tried to eat the guy. Future, I'm telling my friend Dre, who doesn't play this game, and so he's just like, "What's this game like?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're fishing for Swedish fish right now, and some of them try to eat you." Total fish offered 171. We've actually killed this thing a few times. I'm not even doing any fishing. I'm just waiting for everybody else to do it. And I was looking at the stats. Your ship has a base turn rate of 6? Yikes. Is that a cruiser? Or not a cruiser, Oh god, what are they called? Oh my god, what are they called? The ones that usually have... Oh god, I can't even remember what they're called. I'm an idiot. I know that's, the sad thing is I know I have one of those ships. Where are they? Not ship bundles. You have the Miracle Worker Battle Cruiser? Oh, you're talking about the key. Okay. I was thinking, with a turn rate like that, I was thinking it was more something like, where is it? It's in here somewhere. I know I have one. Where the heck is it? Wait a second, where is it? Oh, maybe it's not aligned. No, it's not here either. Oh, crap. Well, now I can't even find it. But... Oh, master keys are on sale. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm going to lose my mind because I have the word that I'm looking for on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember where it is. It's a type of ship. It's the slowest one. What the hell is it called? Where is it? Why is it not showing up? Maybe it was in... No, I don't think it was in bundles. Yeah, I'm going to lose my mind. I can't think of the word. Carrier! Oh my god. I was thinking carrier. Why couldn't I just think of the word carrier? It's so stupid. But yeah, carriers. I was trying to say, and I was going to say, carriers tend to be the slowest ships. They're basically just like big, giant, fat whales. Yeah, that was the joke back in the day when carriers... Because there was that vacation carrier that came out a long time ago, the old one, the T5 one. An amazing looking ship. It looks insane, or at least it did look insane. Oh my god, I'm getting my butt kicked here. But yeah, that was the big thing about it. I used to see people with that carrier, and the thing was just so slow that what they would do is they would just find a central point within one of the TFOs that we were doing, and they would just sit there, and they wouldn't move at all. They would just keep reproducing their fighters, and if an enemy got close enough to them, then they would shoot them. But for the most part, they just let the fighters do all the damage. So yeah, it wasn't... I remember seeing that, and I remember that was the first time I saw that Cation carrier, and I was like, I want that thing. And I got one. And at the time, and again, this was like very, very close to the beginning when I first started playing. Like, just the game itself had actually only been out maybe a year, somewhere around there. So this wasn't, this was, the game was still fairly new at the time. And I didn't know anything about carriers. All I knew was I saw that ship and I'm like, that ship is cool looking. I gotta have one. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's the first ship that I bought. So I buy it and I get it all loaded up. I get it equipped with all the stuff that I had at the time, which was not very much. And I immediately got into space and I'm like, this thing doesn't turn. I'm like, why? What is going on? Why doesn't this turn? And then I actually went into chat and I just started, I didn't want to be that guy that's like, yeah, I have no idea what I just bought. So I was like, hey, what do you guys think about carriers? And eventually the conversation turned to carriers and they start talking about them and they're like, yeah, I love them, but they're just so damn slow. They're like pregnant whales and that sort of stuff. And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense then. And then they kept talking, and that's how I actually learned a lot about carriers. They said, yeah, usually most people will just, stay really slow and they'll let the fighters do a lot of the stuff. Most carriers, they were telling me at the time, and again, this was like plus 10 years ago. They're like, yeah, most carriers are more used as like a support vessel, that sort of thing. Like, you kind of stay stationary, you let your fighters kind of do their thing, and if needed, you'll provide like heals and stuff like that for your teammates. But that's what carriers were back in the day. I don't know if they really do that anymore. In fact, I think... Hold on. Oh, gosh. Oh, Crampiri. I didn't even realize. Come here. Dre, you're back. We're going to get you, Dre. You can't run from me. You can run. But you can't hide. Shoot. The dog is going to sniff you out. That's right. I love my dog. Oh, no, my dog disappeared. Dog's like, nah, bro, I'm out. Still mad there are no teeth. Dyson ships, when they first came out, they were really interesting. Because up until that point, I had been playing a lot of science ships. So when the Dyson came out, and I saw that it had a battle mode that you could switch in and out of, I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. Because I was just so used to using only beams. I didn't use cannons or anything like that. I hadn't made any cannon builds. So using cannons was kind of foreign to me. I was more of a beam-focused kind of science boy, and I like using stuff like Gravity Well, that kind of stuff. Tychon's Rift. And so when they brought out the cannons thing, I was like, oh, this could be kind of interesting. I wasn't totally jazzed with how they implemented it, but I thought, hey, it's a new idea. They're trying it. Some people might like it, because I guess you could technically build it as a cannon build and then just always stay in battle mode. I didn't really like that, though, because at the time I was really about survival and support, that sort of thing, so I didn't like being a glass cannon. But yeah, it was an interesting idea. It would be cool to get some T6 Dyson vessels, though. In fact, after this, I'm probably going to log over, because I do have... Oh, speaking of carriers, I still have the old Tholian carrier. The T5 Tholian, the lockbox one. And again, that was one of those ships that I bought it way back in the day, when it had been out maybe a month or so in the lockbox, and I actually bought one. And I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I know it was a lot of credits. It was like 150 million credits or something. It was expensive. Expensive for back then. I know 150 million credits today really isn't that much, but yeah, back in the day, 150 million was a lot. I had to do a lot of farming to get those credits. But even to this day, I still play with that Tholian character, and I still love it. It's so fun. I wish there was a T6 version. I know I've upgraded it to the T5X, which makes it better, but it's still not as great as it could potentially be. I know you can use those upgrade tokens on it to make it a little bit better. It just feels weird, because I always thought to myself, if I use one of those tokens to upgrade it even more to like a T5XX or whatever, my luck, I'll use that token, and then like a week later, they'll announce, "Hey, we're redoing the Tholian carrier, and now there's going to be a T6 version," and I'm going to be like, "Oh crap!" But I do still love that Tholian carrier. It's so fun to play. And again, very similar to my old style. I use a lot of gravity wells. I also use what is it? The little not just the tractor beams, but like the like several tractor beams where you can pop it and then it throws out like 3 tractor beams, and usually it has that push where it pushes the ships away. I have it set up with a DOF that instead of a push, it's a pull. So whenever I trigger it, all 3 of the ships that I snag onto, they all end up behind me. And I just kind of drag them along to wherever I need them to be. I use that a lot, or I used to use that a lot, in certain TFOs where you kind of had to keep the bad guys at a certain distance or keep them at bay. Like, I forget which one it was exactly. One of the Borg TFOs where, I forget what it's called. Is it Borg Cure Found, I think it is? I think it's Cure Found. It's that one where that ship is out there, that Klingon ship, and you got to protect it. And over time, the Borg ships will slowly make their way over to it and they attack it. I used to use that ship in that TFO all the time because they would get close to the ship and then I would immediately drag them back. Sorry, can you tell where I can get a weapon for the winter event? Yes. From the winter vendor near Q. That mission is over so quick now. Yes. Back in the day, the regular, normal version of that was a pain in the butt. It was a very difficult queue back then, but it was fun. I used to love doing it. But now, yeah, people just basically zerg it and go crazy. The only time that I've seen where it can last a little bit now is when I do the elite version. The elite version can still last a bit, and they do hit pretty hard still in the elite version of that queue. But yeah, it used to be one of those missions that for a while I hated it because it was so hard, but then I started doing it over and over again with the same 3 people. Like, it would be like 3 of us and then we'd just pug a 5th one, and we would go in there and we would just farm it. And after a while, we got it down to like a science. Like, me and one other person would go to this ship, or one person who was probably the most heavily geared would go to the center, and then the other 2 would go to the other one, and we would just work with it like that. Scuffed torp ship, and it still hits hard. I've actually never built a full torpedo boat. Never. I've heard of it. I heard some people could make one and that it would be really awesome. For a while, again, way back in the day, people tried them, but there wasn't really any torpedoes back in the old version of the game that really broke through shields. But I think there are probably a handful of torps that do that now. The one ship that I've always wanted to make, and I've just never had the balls to do it, is the old school turret boat. Just, it'll be like a meme ship, I want it to be like it doesn't even matter if it's a 4-4 or a 5-3, I just want 8 turrets. And I want to build it as serious as I can, get them all up to like MK15 and just see what it can do. Because I've thought about it so many times, and I've heard of a guy doing it, but he didn't really like it because he just figured, yeah, it's neat to just kind of shoot wherever, but he always thought to himself, I could just put the cannons on the front again and just direct it a little bit more and do so much more damage. But yeah, the all-turret boat, that's something I still want to try. Maybe I should do that. I should just get, make a new character, and that'll be like their whole thing. They'll just do turrets all the time. Stu did in augmented games. Where is my... Now, I think, getting back to carriers, I'm pretty sure... Where is... Gosh, who did I have that carrier? I know who has my Tholian. Where is she? I think it's Luca has the Tholian carrier. Yeah, she's got the Tholian carrier. I know I have one other character that has the newer Cation carrier. I just don't remember who. It's probably no, not you, not you. Not you, not Delia. Is it this one? No, no, not maybe. I don't think it's her either. I have too many characters. I get bored, and oh, they're YouTubers. Oh, okay. Let's see. Who has? Is it Celine? There it is. Here we go. Yeah. Here's the newer kitty carrier. I don't even remember if I even finished building this. I'm pretty sure the weapons are at least decent, but they probably a majority of the stuff probably needs to be upgraded. There you go. The CDS Meow Wow. Let me see. Oh, these weapons actually could be a lot better. Resonating Tetrion. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, some of these weapons are not great. Omnidirectional. Oh, that's right. I was able to stick two omnidirectionals on this thing. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, okay, we still need a tactical console. Yeah, this ship is not done. I don't really play this one very often. Yeah, she's not even upgraded. What we got here? Oh, the old plasmonic leech. Man, that thing used to be so much better. It's still pretty decent, but this thing used to be so much better. It used to be amazing. Yeah, she still needs some consoles here. Missing a lot of stuff. Let me go into space here real quick. One thing I started doing, I think I did it on the other carrier. I'm pretty sure I think I did it on the Tholian carrier, is I did get one of the engineering consoles to have plus turn on it. I think it's like plus 40% turn or something like that. And it helps, but only so much. Because when you're adding 40% to like a base turn of 6, it's not going to be that much. Yeah, well, actually she doesn't turn that bad. Her inertia is kind of weird though. Yeah, she's still slow, but I mean that's a carrier for you. Yeah, she still turns pretty slow. And I've kind of divvied up here. I've got two of the larger ships, and then I've got the little guys. I also remember these little guys, these advanced support ones. They're actually not bad. They heal you a lot. Like anytime you get into any sort of trouble, they'll immediately get you with a heal. Yeah, so these support ones, they usually just hang around the ship, and then I've got the little fighters. I kind of want to do a TFO, like a random TFO with this thing now. I'd have to remember, how is this set up? Okay, overload, fire at will. What is this? Oh, photonic shockwave. And I have viral matrix on this thing? What was I doing? The feast? It's the current event that's going right now. Well, it's the event that's about to end. But for the most part, there's always some sort of event going on in the game, Dre. So it always gives you a reason to sort of log on and at least mess around in the game for a little bit. And usually, again, it's kind of similar to what I was telling you earlier about the Winter Wonderland thing, how if you log in every day and do at least one of the activities, it gives you progress towards some sort of reward. With the Winter Wonderland, the progress is toward a ship. With the feast thing that's going on, which is this right here, this is the reward you would get. You would get a torpedo, and then I think it gave us, what else did it give us? It gave us like 25,000 dilithium, I think it was. So yeah, you get a torpedo, a really nice torpedo. Well, depends how you build it. And then you get 25,000 dilithium. And on top of that, you can go back and do the one of the event queues every day and earn additional dilithium on top of that. And not only that, but again, similar to what I was telling you about the cash store ships, this particular torpedo, this reward, even though you claim it on one character, it unlocks for your entire account. So every one of your characters, if they wanted to, they could go over here to the reclaim rewards, and they could just claim it. See, this is some of the past stuff that I've earned, and any of my characters, if they wanted to, they could just go through and reclaim it and use it just as if it was theirs. So yeah. I don't have as much as some people do, because there was a couple of years there where I just didn't really play that much. Same thing here. Occasionally we get ships. Just to kind of give you an idea, that ship that we're getting for Winter Wonderland, like I was saying, that one is also one that you can reclaim. Some of the old ships that we got through the Winter Wonderland, where are they? Oh yeah, here we go. Were like this Breen, like a lot of the Breen ships. They used to be Breen ships. The Chelgret, when that thing came out, I think, wasn't that the first ship, I think? I'm pretty sure it was one of the first ships that we got for Winter Wonderland. When that ship came out, it was incredible. I loved that ship. I played that ship on my main character for like 4 years. I loved it. It was a great ship. It can still be pretty good. It's a 4-4 ship. But it was basically, as it says there, it was a warship. It was 4-4. I actually ran beams on it, and that thing could turn. It had really good turn, which was kind of unusual for a ship of its size at the time. So, I mean, a lot of newer ships, a lot of modern ships in the game, they have really good turn too, but this one in particular, when it came out, it was one of the few larger ships with a big weapon loadout that could turn the way it did. So it was really, really good. So that was one of the past ones. This is another one. This Heavy Raider. Then we had the Carrier. Yeah, all these Breen ships were all from the winter event. And again, if I want to, I can go back and claim them if I want. Same thing with this one, this Heavy Raider. I haven't even claimed it on this character yet. But yeah, I could go back and claim a lot of these. Like if they're highlighted in blue like that, that just means that this particular character hasn't claimed them. If they're in gray, that means that I've already claimed it at some point. Or it's probably sitting in my bank somewhere. And a lot of these ships are actually very usable. Like this particular one, this Sindarian Defender ship, it's insane. This ship is absolutely insane. In fact, here, I'll show it to you. You got to see this thing. It's funny, and I think you might find it a little funny too, because I know we've always made the joke with you about aliens. Well, this ship is a literal flying saucer. Look at this thing. I'll show it to you. I know you can kind of see it there, but let me take it into space. And it's no joke, it is literally a flying saucer. It's like an old school flying saucer. It looks just like it. It turns like crap. It's not a fast mover, but it is such a cool looking ship, and it's actually very good. It's a very good ship. Mostly for this one other thing that it does. And let's see. It's basically, it's a flying saucer. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. It's just a flying saucer. That's not even the original color. I actually changed the colors on it. It's not usually gray and red. But yeah, that's the flying saucer there. And it's a big ship. Compared to some of these other ships, it's very, look, see, here's another one. There's somebody else that has it too. Yeah, see? They're very, very good ships. And here's the weird thing that it does. No joke, it turns itself into a jellyfish. I'm not even kidding, watch. See? It can turn itself into a jellyfish. It's not, I mean, it looks like a jellyfish. In the show, it has a very particular name. It's like some sort of space organism, you know. But just for all intents and purposes, most people just call it the jellyfish. Because, yeah, it looks like a jellyfish. And you can't see it here, but when you use it in battle, this jellyfish mode, it doesn't make you unkillable, but it's pretty damn close. Like, you can still be killed, technically, but it's It is so hard to kill you when you're in jellyfish mode. It's insane. Not only that, but it puts out this sphere around you where essentially it's like a 10 kilometer, it's 10 kilometers in radius. It's a sphere. And not only does it heal you and all of your allies around you, but any bad guys that come into that sphere, your jellyfish will immediately attack them. And it hits them hard. I mean, really hard. Like, it can take them out in like 2 or 3 shots. Like, if it's like a smaller ship, like a frigate, it'll kill them in like, sometimes 1 or 2, at most 3 shots. But even against some of the toughest ships, like a dreadnought. Dreadnoughts are notoriously hard to beat. This thing can kill a dreadnought no problem. It's insane. And if you want to, you can stay in this jellyfish mode as long as you want. The only downside to it is that you can't move. Like, as you can see here, look, like I'll put my thrusters on, which is right here. I don't move. Or I do move, but it's so slow. Yeah, see, it's so slow that it's kind of pointless. You basically can't move. See, you can barely see that I'm moving. But very, very slow. But that's not the point. The whole thing is that you can just stay still there and just survive. And not only that, you can't use your regular weapons, like all my little phasers and stuff down here. I can't use those. My weapons are basically offline. But I don't need that because the jellyfish mode has its own attack. And you can come right out of it if you want to. Little thing there. Let us flip right back upside down. And now I'm a ship again. And now I can just kind of go about and do whatever. The only bad thing is when you come out of jellyfish mode, there is a cooldown. You can't immediately go back in. There's a little cooldown there, and then there's a little timer. It tells you. But once that timer is up, you can just use it again. And there's really no cost to do it. You can just do it over and over if you wanted to. It is such a cool little ship. What's the jellyfish move? It's called Nascendarian Defense. Yeah, it even says that. It says transforms into star jelly. Yeah, that's why we just call it jellyfish. Yeah, it says weapons and full impulse are disabled. Flight speed and turn rate set to 3, which is insanely slow. After 5 seconds each, then each second after within 10 kilometers, it heals people like insane amounts. And then it does a ton of electrical damage to anybody that comes into its range. I mean, heck, I can actually... Not that you really care, but I'll show you. There's a battle zone that I like to go to. I don't generally use the jellyfish in the battle zone, but I'll just go over there and kind of show you what it does real quick. I don't want to go to Defura. It's funny because this little star jelly thing is actually in the Star Trek show. It's from the show. But what makes it a little funny and a little bit of a meme is it was in one of the very early Star Trek The Next Generation episodes, and the special effects that they used to create it weren't very good. So it looks kind of bad. It looks almost amateurish. I mean, at the time, you got to remember this was like in the 80s when they did this. So for 80s TV, it actually looked okay, but by today's standards, it looks terrible. And it's funny because what they're doing with one of these things is they are trying to help it find another one so that the species can survive. Because the jellyfish itself is an actual living being that just lives in space. And so they basically become the jellyfish's wingman. And they're trying to find another jellyfish just like it so that they can get together and reproduce. It's a very interesting episode. I forget exactly which one it is, but it's a very interesting episode. Oh, there's already a couple of people over. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people over here. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that one. I'm going to just go over here. Yeah, I'll let them do their thing. I don't want to interrupt them. Yeah, this is a perpetual battle zone. Basically, there's always something to fight here. Oh, this guy's over here too. Oh, this guy has this ship. I forget exactly what this one's called, but I have that ship too, and I've never used it. Hold on, that's just my phasers. Interestingly enough, my phasers actually do really good damage, but I just don't use them all that often. Here, I'll just go to the center so I don't bug this guy. Right here, let me put my little shield buff on. I'll just go right here to the center, and I'll do the jellyfish. But yeah, this is what happens. Yeah, see how quickly I killed those two? I just did 33,000 damage to each of them. I absolutely obliterated them. And so now I can just basically stay here. So that's the only ship at the game that turns into an animal. As far as I know, yeah. Because it doesn't. That's the thing, though, is that technically the ship itself is an animal. It's organic. It just has the different modes that it switches back and forth to. Oh, we got some more coming in, and I just obliterated them. Yeah, see, basically any ship that comes into this little area now where I'm at, it's gonna get obliterated. Yeah, there's no chance for it. There are other ships that are actually organic and they are living. There's one of the Undine bio ships. Or actually, there's a couple of them. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 bio ships. Most people don't play those though. It's not they're not very popular ships because they're okay, but they're not great. But they are technically in the game, so yeah. But most people don't play them. Most people that were lucky enough to get this ship when it was part of one of the events are very happy with it. Again, just because it's kind of mindless. If I wanted to, I could just AFK and leave my little jellyfish here for like a half hour, and it would just keep killing everything. And again, nothing would be able to kill me. So yeah, it kind of takes the guesswork out of everything here. But again, like I said, you just move very, very slow. Yeah, see, if I wanted to, I could just stay here and just collect all the drops that would come my way. Yeah, we got some batteries, some terraforming systems, and yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to, I could very, very slowly move toward one of these areas and kind of draw in more of the ships. I am getting slightly closer, but man, is it taking forever. Let's see, where's the front of me? Where's my front? I gotta... Oh, there I am. Okay, this is the front. That's the one thing I don't like about this ship. When you get turned like this, sometimes it can be a little difficult to tell where front is. Because it's not always, it's not always obvious. So what I'll do is I'll just run my mouse over these little things here, and it kind of shows me where the front is. So here's the front, yeah. But there's no little marker or anything that tells you, okay, this is the front of your ship. But anyways, yeah, that's the jellyfish. Here, I'm going to get out of here. Okay, I think I'm done. I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm heading out. Thanks for hanging out, Dre. It was fun. You get to see the alien jellyfish ship. I know you're going to bring it up on Saturday, too. When we're playing Pokemon, you're going to talk about the jellyfish. You get the jellyfish. See you later, man.